Hi, I just wanted to make a quick video on how to do confidence intervals dealing with proportions. And I wanted to show you how to find confidence intervals for proportions on StatCrunch. So on the problem that you see on the screen, looks like the student got the first two right, but it's having some trouble on this third part of the problem. It says the 99% confidence interval for a proportion of college students that are employed in their field of study is. So if we go over here and find employed in the field of study, that's 62% is the point estimate. So what we want to do is we want to use that point estimate to get a interval estimate. And if we look here, there's 2,000 college students was our sample size. We can use technology to help us find that confidence interval. So if we go to question help and then StatCrunch, and then from StatCrunch, I'll remember that our point estimate was 62% and our sample size was 2,000. So if you go to stat and then go down to let's see, it's going to be proportion stats. That's one sample. And here we have a summary. We're going to want a confidence interval, and they wanted a 99% confidence level. All right, so the number of successes, number of observations. There was 2,000 people that were observed, and it was 62% of them that were in their field of study. So I need to find out what is 62% of 2,000. I might be able to do that in my head, but just in case you don't know how to do that in the calculator, 62% as a decimal, 0.62 of or times 2,000 gives us how many of those 2,000 are in their field of study. That's 1,240. So of the 2,000, 1,240 of them are in their field of study. I want a 99% confidence interval. We should be able to compute that. And there it is. So we're 99% sure that the proportion of all students, not just the 2,000 students, but all the college students who are in their field of study is somewhere between 59, they want 3 decimal places, 0.592 or 59.2%, 592, all the way up to 64.8 when you round that. 64.8%. So I'm going to leave that as a decimal, 648. So let's see if I can move this over here. And that's what would go in here. So in their field of study, 592 and 648. There's that. Now if I hover over this, let me get over here. This is the correct answer. I can hover over this and see what the student answered. This is what the student answered, and that was close, but not quite it. That was also close, but not quite it. Okay. And then we do the same thing with this. Confidence level for the proportion of college students who feel underemployed. So underemployed, I just go 54% instead of 62%. So let's see. I guess I just got to clear that. 0.54 times 2,000. That's 1,080, and then back to StatCrunch. And the cool thing is I can just come back and edit this, go to options, edit, and just change that to my new one. What was it, 1,080, I think? Let me just double check. I forget what that was. 1,080, there it is. And then compute. And there's my new lower level and upper level. So I'm 99% confident that the proportion of all college students who feel underemployed, not just the 2,000, but all of them, is between 51.1%, and 56.9%. But you want to answer that as a decimal. So you're going to put 0.511 for the lower limit. Let's make sure that that was correct. Over here. I somehow lost it, but there it is right there. And then there's the upper limit. So hopefully that helps. And, we could do that for college student that prefers to work for a larger company. I could do that and just replace the 0.54 with the 0.14 and get the lower and upper limit for that as well.